Shruti Aki, sir, I have 1 year of experience in .NET, but if I go for interview nowadays, they say me to work for free for 3 months. Then they need experience. When my career grow, I am thinking I have chosen the wrong path. No, Shruti, anybody who tells you to work for free for 3 months, they are not confident of their hiring process. Okay. So you do one thing, you make sure you take a basics book on .NET, maybe dummies for .NET, and read that book really well before all your interviews. Okay, before all your interviews. Okay. Second, when you give your interview, then what you should do is you should relate everything that you are explaining, all the things that you are explaining, to the project that you have done in your 1 year of experience on .NET. So always relate to that. If there is a question on memory management, then you explain it with respect to your project. If there is a question on front end design, then explain it with respect to your project. If there is a question on back end design, then explain it with respect to that project. Okay, so you first is by reading a book on .NET dummies, you will get more words to express yourself in the interview, so people will think that you are an expert. See, interview is all about your communication skill. It has very less to do with your technical skills. It is not possible to find out your technical skills in 1 hour of interview, or even with 6 different interviews in 6 hours of interview. You can only make a guess that, oh, maybe Shruti is XYZ qualified. Okay, is this level of qualification for Shruti? Correct. But if you're getting if people are asking you to work for free, you need to keep finding a job till you get a paid job. Okay. Also, you have 1 year experience, but are you still working? Are you still working in the job, or have you left that job? Why are you searching for a job? If you're not getting a good job, there can be a challenge that current job you have not yet learned everything that is possible. See, I see a lot of freshers who are very impatient. They want to change one job after another job because they think by changing the job is going to give them higher salary. I told you already what how to get a higher salary. In this video we talked a lot about salary. So in this video throughout you'll get so many examples of how you get a higher salary in any company. Okay, but to get that you should have some skills, and if you're not having that skills, either your company is not really giving you the projects that are really important where you will have those skills, or you have to on the side you have to gain these skills and get into this um, path. Okay, another thing is control your mindset. See, if you start thinking that you are in the wrong career, whatever you think is going to be true. If you think you are in the right career, then all opportunities will appear that are right for you. But if you think that you are in the wrong career, then all opportunities that will appear for you will make you believe that you are in the wrong career. So protect your mind. Okay. Look at people who are successful in this career. What are they doing differently than you? What books are they reading? How much work they are doing? What kind of companies they are working for? What kind of communication skills do they have? Find that out. If you have your friends who are very successful, you think they are successful, find out how successful they are and what they are doing differently that you are not doing, and then fill that gap. There is a gap between your expectation of where you want to be and where you are. Okay, there is a gap. So find out what is this gap and then fill that gap. Fill the gap by learning more, fill the gap by improving your skills, fill the gap by being more determined, fill the gap by being courageous. And one of the most important thing to do is change your mindset, because unless you change your mindset, nothing is going to change. No success will come unless you change your mindset. First thing, change your mindset. See, you know how we become successful. Everything starts in our mind as a thought. Everything, it's a thought. I want to become a software engineer is a thought. I want to work in so and so company is a thought. I want this kind of a salary is a thought. Everything starts as a thought. Then that thought becomes a belief. Anything that you repeat over and over again. So you start thinking, I believe that I should be paid 5 lakh per annum because of my skill. You start believing that, then automatically that belief will turn into actions. Because when you say that I am a 5 lakh per annum engineer, then you will start uh, building the skills and values like that engineer. Okay, so thought is the first thing, then comes the belief, because your thought will shape your beliefs. Okay, and beliefs are very important because belief will turn into actions. Okay, if you believe that you are a 5 lakh per annum engineer, you will believe that belief will turn you differently. The way you talk, the way you talk about your expertise, the way you prepare for your interviews, the way you make the way you find out the companies where you should go and work is going to be different than when you are thinking from the mercy side. When you are saying, I'm in the wrong career, there are no good jobs, then you will keep getting no good jobs. Correct? So the third comes action. So you'll take the good actions, and action will always produce the result. And result will again come back to your thoughts. What did you think about? So it is very important to control your mindset. What thoughts you put in your brain, whatever you start thinking is going to happen. Okay, please remember this. So it's very important to change your thinking and start thinking in the direction where you want to go. Start thinking in that direction.